Before we start the video, the video has already started, but before we talk about something very important, I want to say thank you to everybody that joined in on my August live stream. I love trading with everyone, and yeah, it was a very, very good time. If you didn't join in on the live streams, you can watch the recording of them. They're on my YouTube channel. Some interesting facts which you might want to know. Every single live stream I have ever done, I have made money in every single one of them. And that, my friend, is consistency. It also shows you what actually is possible, right? Because I've done some wild live streams, 24 hours, 48 hours, every single week for the whole of this month. And every single live stream, I have made profit. And yeah, I mean, if that doesn't prove to you that I can trade, I don't know what it is, unless you're physically sitting here next to me. That is about as close as you can possibly get. So I would recommend go watch the live streams. The reason why I do them is to show you what's possible. We make money in Asian session, New York session, London session, you know, second time frames, higher time frames. And it's just showing you what is possible if you stick at one thing. You know, it's not about what time frame is the best. It's not about what session is the best, what currency pair is the best. It's just about finding what works for you and enjoying it, right? Because at the end of the day, you've got to enjoy trading. You know, when trading gives you lemons and you're losing trades, you've got to sort of sit there and laugh and say, you know, that's why I love trading. You know, I take the same trades every day, and these days they win, and on this day they lose. And you've just kind of got to sit there and go, oh dear me. But, you know, you just got to keep soldiering on. There's always a way round a brick wall, right? Rather than going through the brick wall, you got to sometimes step back and say, you know what? Is there a way round? Am I going to go over it? Am I going to go round it? Am I going to go, I don't know, underneath it? Sometimes you've got to step back with your trading and say, you know what did I do wrong in this setup? Was it the setup itself? Was my stop loss too tight? Was I chasing trades? Was I trying to be greedy? And this is why I take partials with my trades, right? Very interesting fact, right? Is why I take a lot of partials with my trades, because, you know, if you're having a trade go into profit and you're not doing anything about it and you're literally watching it reverse and stop you out, and you're like, well, you know, you got to hit a 2R, 3R because, you know, that's consistency, right? And I'm like, well, what's consistency? Taking profit out of trades, that's consistency, right? Isn't the whole point of being a trader to pick a winning trade and make money on it? So you're sitting there trying to justify why you've just had a loss, and I took partials, moved my stop loss to break even and got a win, and you're trying to justify the loss because you're trying to force a trade sort of thing, right? If a trade goes to a 2R, it'll go to a 2R, right? Whether we're in it, we're not in it, we took the trade or not, it's not looking at what we do, right? The only thing that changes on a trade is us. But yeah, right, and the decisions we do on it. Anyway, 3 things, okay? The first one is tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow when this video is filmed today, actually. You're watching this video today, weirdly, right? I'm flying to India for a week, okay? So the whole of next week we will be closed. I'll be still active in the Telegram group, but emails and activations. I'm traveling to India to meet some BD members and also meet some developers out there, some mobile app developers. So again, I don't know what the Wi-Fi is going to be like out there. So obviously the whole of next week I won't be, you know, doing any emails or activations. However, there still will be content going out on my YouTube channel. I've done like a quick mini series, part 1 and part 2, of me explaining how I compounded my £50 trading account, which I only made 2 grand. You will find out next week. I've made a withdrawal on that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, the blue alerts, okay? So when I get back from India, very, very exciting time, very busy. It's always busy in the BD family. We're going to be releasing a new update to the alerts. We were going to release it yesterday on the live stream, but I'm going to be doing it when I get back from India, just to quickly explain to you, right? If I was to show you a perfect example of a trade, I'm just going to have to quickly find a perfect example of a winning trade, or a perfect trade that I would take. I don't know. Let me just quickly find your trade. Here we go here, right? Here we go here. So this is the trade that I would take. Okay, so you've got your first pullback, you've got your second pullback. We have our confirmation of a trend. Okay, we've just crossed over the EMA. That's the first, that's the second pullback. I love these trades. Like, you know, you can get some good trade. Well, that's all I do actually. And I love it, right? I love the trade. I love the strategy. Boom. That's what I do every single day. That's my bread and butter. That setup there. However, a lot of members wanted an alert that gives us an alert when this appears. Okay, because people were getting alerts for MACD arrows, BD arrows, etc. So we built a separate alerts indicator, which is here, right? Now, okay, what a lot of members have started to be doing, and I'm not even joking you, right, is taking the blue alerts blindly, okay? I was against it at the start because I'm like, you can't just take alerts blindly and make money, but people are, and this actually does work, okay? So they will, just to show you, right? So if you go into the blue alert section here, okay, this is basically separate to the Mogwai Reversal, okay, because Mogwai Reversal is second pullback structure sort of thing. As soon as they get an alert, a blue alert, they're just taking it, right? Just to show you some of the statistics, some of the stats, I'm going to go over my stats as well. Okay, this member has been doing it for just close to 2 months now. He documents his entire process. So he has a trading window between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. He just takes the blue alerts, okay, between that window. If the alert appears, he takes the trade. He documents all of his trades. Just to show you here, that was the first trade there. He's currently made 8%. He's made 8% so far this month. And he made 16% last month. And like I said, I'm not even joking you. He's just taking the blue alerts like that. Okay. A lot of people are also doing it as well. You know, it's just phenomenal, right? I'm also doing it as well. I'm doing it slightly different. So let me quickly explain to you what I'm doing. So you get a better understanding. So I'm doing the first blue alert after London Open on, on gold, EURUSD, and now the UK100 INDEX, okay? The reason being why I'm doing it like that is because for me, when I'm on my computer, okay, it's around London Open time. So it's very easy to take the first blue alert that appears after London Open, right? Because I'm on the charts, right? I know I'm going to get a setup. It's more easier for me. If I just take every blue alert on, let's say, EURUSD between a set window, it's not going to work for me because I don't know. Oh, well, I'm losing my voice. I don't know when I'm going to get a setup, right? So it means for like 8 hours, I've got to have my phone next to me waiting for an alert, right? And no doubt what will happen is the moment I put my phone down, guess what? I'll get an alert and I'll miss it, okay? So what a lot of people are doing, this is why we got an update, is a lot of people want to automate the process. So we've had to make a new update for individual alerts. So instead of trading it manually, people can now automate the alerts. Okay, that's why there's a new update coming when I get back from India after the 31st of August, right? So the new update is to automate these blue alerts. But for me, I've been taking just the blue alerts after London Open. It's more easier for me. But I want to show you something, right, which is really, really good, right? So just look at this, okay? I've been doing it on EURUSD and gold, okay? But, and I say but, this month is August. You don't get a lot of setups in August, right? Because the market's very quiet. When London opens up, it doesn't really technically open up because no one's really trading. Everybody's on holiday. Everyone's getting ready for the Christmas period. So trading in August is naturally very slow. But if you were to look at the UK100, US 30, US 500, and look at the first blue alert after London Open, look at this one. This was the first one today, right? I took this with the members. Look how much that went down. These are easily 1 to 5 trades. Now, they don't happen every day, but when they do, I have not seen a loss yet. I haven't seen a loss. Look, there's the first one. Okay, if I just show you yesterday's, if I just show you yesterday, this was yesterday's here, right? So look at that one there. Okay, Wednesday at 10:18. That was the first blue alert after London Open. And look, that one went flying as well. So there's 10R in 2 days. On Tuesday, it didn't produce an alert. So you can see here on Tuesday, it didn't produce an alert. It did here, but that's at 12:30. So I'm not counting that. I have a window 8 between 12 because after that, I'm off my computer. Okay, so on that day, we didn't get any setups. If I just show you US 30 as well, I just show you US 30 as well. Look, if you look here, so if we go with that one there, 8 o'clock, obviously when London opens, but US is US stocks. Look at that, beautiful. I definitely would say this is a better option because you're out on a computer at a set time and you know you're going to be getting a setup, right? That's what I like. And honestly, these are working really good. If you look at yesterday's, I didn't actually look at yesterday's. I don't know. Did yesterday's win? Okay, here we go. Here, that was yesterday's trade. So that's the first blue alert after London Open on US 30. As you can see, that one went flying up as well. Let's look at US 500. The first blue alert. Again, right, these are good, right? There you go there. That's the first blue alert. First blue alert, but that's just anything, right? I've been taking them so far on Frankfurt, on EURUSD and gold. I'll just show you the statistics so far. So 4% when I first started doing it, 1% last week, 2 weeks ago, and 5R. So far I've made 10R trading just the first blue alert. This week is 0. Okay, because literally it's been flat. I haven't actually got the first blue alert on EURUSD yet. Today, the time now is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not had a blue alert yet on EURUSD because the markets are just, August is just a terrible time for London Open, right? I mean, look at it, it's slow. I mean, it's not slow. Technically, I made 10%, right? And I'm just taking alerts, but it's just slow, right? So I was looking at other stuff like UK100 and things like that. And just to show you another one, people are convinced that just taking the first blue alert, well, not first, every blue alert on US 500 is good as well, right? I mean, obviously that one's a winner, but technically it's maybe a loss. It depends where you entered that. That one's clearly a winner there, okay? Again, look at that one there as well. Look at that one there, beautiful. Okay, that one's probably a loss. But if you're going for a 1 to 2, right, just look at it like this. That's a loss. That's 2%. That is 4%. That's a loss. Okay, that one's a loss as well. If I just keep going here, that one's a winner as well. Look at that one. There you go, right? Like I said, it does work. People are using it. It's amazing, right? So there's the blue alerts. There is an update coming to automate it once I'm back from India. And also, I want to talk about my robot, Phoenix, with ForexYields, because everyone's asking me. So I'm going to just tell you here, because this reaches out more people. I, a few years ago, made some robots from the binary destroyer indicator. You can get them at ForexYields. I'll put a link. The link's always in the description below. The reason why ForexYields sell them on my behalf is because I don't necessarily want, with the binary destroyer, I want to teach people and trade with people. I don't want random people just joining me for the sake of free signals and to use robots, right? It's not really, I don't want those kind of people, right? I don't mind people joining to learn to trade and use my robots, but I don't want people to join the binary destroyer and they're only joining not to learn, just to get signals. It's like, yeah, I don't want those kind of people, right? So ForexYields sell it on my behalf, but I also, use it, help people with it in my group. But yeah, like I said, I don't specifically sell it because I don't want to deal with the hassle that comes with it, right? But I've been trying out a new setting for it. So I've been using this robot for 4 years, okay? If you go on ForexYields website, you will find all of the MyFX book. These do need updating, okay? But you can see them all. If we talk about Phoenix, right? So just to explain to you what I'm doing, Phoenix has a very, very high win ratio. Okay, it naturally just wins majority of its trades. It can go for weeks, even months without losing a trade, right? It'll just win every single trade. Just to show you, if we just go back to the MyFX book and we just look at let's look at the one from this year. So live gold, let's look at gold live 24/7. Is that a live account? No, we don't want that one. I wanted the this one here, right? And if I just change the custom analysis and I go from January, so I just want to show you this, right? Because you'll understand what I mean, right? So January, if I just go to here, January, and we will go to 1st of April, right? That was when I switched it over to a live account for this particular account. So for 4 months, January, February, March, April, it did 3% drawdown. So basically for the whole of 4 months, every single trade it took, it won on gold, which is amazing, right? But the problem is with this set file is it runs a grid system. Okay, so because it runs a grid system, the way it works is if you have robots, if a trade goes negative, it will open up a second trade and then a second trade and kind of like cancel out the losing trade and close the batch of trades in a winner, right? It's a grid system robot. But it rarely opens up a second trade. Most of the time, the first trade hits take profit immediately. But because it runs a grid system, you can't really increase your lot size because you don't know, right? There might be that one time where it opens up a grid system and gives you some drawdown, right? As you can see, it's 3% for 4 months. But, you know, if I was to click on it now, which is going to be Phoenix Gold, as you can see here, it was 23%. So it had that one day, probably that day on May, where it had drawdown. You can't. That's grid systems, you can't help it, right? But I had an idea to try and compound it. I thought, how can I get this robot to basically compound my trading account faster? Because normally it just sits in the background. Just to show you, right? I'm actually running this, right? And just to show you, I'm going to show you the accounts, right? So let's go with this account here. This is the one that's on 24/7. So this is on gold and it's on, no, this is currency pairs. So this is the open trades currently right now on currency pairs. Okay. These are the profits so far today. On one of it, it's took one trade. If I look at the week, it is made £83. And as you can see, look, most of these trades, apart from the top there, are hitting take profit immediately. There's £380 for the month. As you can see, right? £380 for the month. That is currency pairs. If I just show you the gold set file. So that's the gold. As you can see, it has, look, here's a good example. So it's took 4 trades today on gold and every single trade has hit take profit, right? That's it. And that's a grid system. Most of the trades hit take profit. Look at the week, okay? So the week is, if I just go through, look how many of those are hitting take profit. You see what I'm saying? Right? Now, that is Phoenix. Now, I got this idea, okay? So what I do at the minute is, because I want to explain to everyone, right? Because everyone keeps asking me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the set file I have created in here. So if you go to our expert advisor group, which is going to be here, someone's already asked me, do I have an update for the new settings? I'm going to put the set file in here. But listen, I'm not entirely sure that this set file is the final product because I'm tweaking it, okay? So what I'm doing is when I jump on the computer to do my emails, I will turn Phoenix on, okay? It has a fixed stop loss and a fixed take profit with a trailing stop loss. Now, when it takes the trade in the morning, it is very likely that trade will be a winner, okay? It will be a winner. So it goes into profit, trailing stop loss follows it, and it either hits take profit or it hits the trailing stop loss, okay? Which most of the time is profit, okay? If it hits a stop loss, I will then manually go into Phoenix and I'll increase the lot size. Now, you don't actually need to increase the lot size. Okay, if I was to show you some of the results, okay, here we go here. So as you can see here, it's already doubled a £1,000 trading account. The account is now 2,000, right? As you can see, if you look here, it will take a trade, 1 or 2 trades a day, and then I will turn it off, right? I will turn it off. The reason being is because, like I said, I only want it to take 1 or 2 trades a day, and then I'll turn it off. I can go in with a bigger lot size, right? And it will take the trade. It's very likely to be a winner. It's either going to hit take profit or trailing stop loss. As you can see, the profits here. Here, it then had a loss. Okay, so you can see it just went straight to stop loss and hit it out. And you can see the next trade, I increased my lot size and then got my profit back. But you don't actually necessarily need to increase your lot size. I'm just doing it to recover my loss very quickly. Okay, so fixed stop loss, fixed take profit with a trailing stop loss. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is going to work long term. I did say if it doubles the trading account, I would share with you what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I will get Phoenix to do this automatically. So at the minute, Phoenix won't do this automatically. It won't, turn itself on and off at a set profit. It won't increase its lot size, etc. I'm doing this all manually, turning it on, watching it. Once it takes 1 or 2 trades, hits take profit, I will turn it off until the following day. If the next day comes, it hits the stop loss, I'll manually go into it, increase the lot size, and then that is it. It will have a few wins, turn it off, and then that is it. It just keeps going and going and going until the account is doubled. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So when I get back from India, okay, we're going to be updating the new alerts. We're going to be live streaming probably again, and I'm probably going to start focusing on Phoenix and, getting it updated for everyone else to do it as well. So very busy time. I hope you enjoyed that video. My name is Jamie Palmer. See you when I'm back. Thank you for watching.